Hey y'all, it's Chris here at Creaseworks. Happy New Year. It is the end of 2025 and I wanted to give y'all one last video of the year just to say thank you for being here, thank you for supporting me, and to just go over some of the things that we accomplished this year. So I want to go over some of the highlights that we did, and then just be honest with y'all about some of the things that we didn't get to this year, but we are going to try and do next year. So we're not making resolutions, we're just setting intentions. So with that said, let's get started with this. So the first thing that I want to highlight is that I was able to film Reverend Al Sharpton again at the beginning of the year in January. And so I was using this setup that you are watching me on here, which is my FX3 with some Sony G Master lenses, and just being able to run and get some footage of this historic figure, and you'd be witness to like this big moment downtown in DC that was really huge. It was amazing to be a part of that and to just be in the room and to document what was going on. I ended up taking this same setup back to that same church downtown with the Kennedy Foundation of the Arts, and I got the chance to photograph Joy-Ann Reid from the readout, and that was incredible. I did not expect that opportunity to happen, and so I really have to thank the Kennedy Foundation for just always being supportive partners and great people to work with. I'm just really grateful. And one of my other favorite projects that I've worked on this year was working with Chandrika Tandon and getting to work with a Grammy Award-winning musician. She was so kind. Her team was wonderful. They reached out to me before they had their show here in the DC area at Wolf Trap, and shout out to the Wolf Trap team as well. They were able to work with me. I was able to go location scout, figure out everything that needed to happen. So I went to Wolf Trap. I was able to scout out, where my angles would be, what the lighting was. I used the CAD-Rage app to figure out what lenses I needed, gimbals, lighting, everything else that would be part of making sure that the show is documented well. You can go on the Wolf Trap page or Chandrika Tandon's page, and I will try to remember to link that in the description. But I'm really proud of the work that I did there. Shout out to John for being my second shooter on that. I really appreciate you, bro. That was really incredible to work with you on that. And the last couple highlights of this year would be that I am really grateful to be embraced by community. So to that point, I currently am shooting this video that you're watching right here with the DZO Vespid 2s. So I have these on loan from my friends over at DZO to create some content that we're working on. I'm working on a project with them that you should see shortly in the next few weeks after this is posted. So I'm filming this on 31st. Hopefully you should see that in the coming weeks, and I'm really excited about what I get to do with this. I am filming currently on the DZO Vespid 2 35mm. It's a T1.9 lens, so it opens up pretty wide. It is pretty fast, and I've really loved how the look out of this lens is. It's pretty nice. It's tangible. It's different than the lenses that I normally shoot with for run and gun work, but it has a nice texture to it. So it's something that I would love to keep using in the future. And I am currently running the DZO Vespid through a glimmer glass filter, so it's still, you know, a little bit of extra softness to it, and it just creates a very pleasing image. I've been doing some testing with glimmer glass versus not glimmer glass to kind of give you all an idea of what this looks like with the glass on versus the glass off, and just filtration options, and trying to, you know, modify the look, make it something different, and see what I can create with these lenses. So that's part of it. Thank you to DZO for that. I'm really looking forward to seeing what y'all allow me to make with these. And the last highlight is my friends over at Harlow. They sent me some of their lights to work with. So I've been using the Minimax lights. I'm being lit by the Extreme one right now, so that when the weather gets a little bit more inclement, I can still go out, I can shoot some portraits, I can create. And you know, if you've gone through my portfolio, you've seen that I do like to create portraits where I get to work with the elements and mix in snow, water, whatever else. And so to have a light that I know that can handle that type of environment, I'm really excited for. So I'm really looking forward to show you all what I can create with that. So thank you to my friends over at Harlow. It just means a lot. Thank you to my friends over at Sony and Leica. This year has been, if we're going into the low lights, it's been very difficult. I have been dealing with a lot of grief, just missing my parents. It's been 4 years since my dad passed and 2 years since my mom passed. And my cat just passed on Saturday after getting sick right the day after Christmas, and just 3 days she was gone. She was my first pet, and I loved her dearly. I would take photos of her all the time, and to just be here filming this video and her not in the bedroom, sleeping on the bed, or coming over here and sitting on the couch next to me while I film, and sneezing in between all of my takes. It's been rough, and I miss her terribly, because she was so much of my workflow, in the sense that she always wanted to be petted. She always was there on top of my keyboard when I would be, you know, cutting videos, or I'd be working on edits for clients. And to not have her here, it really hurts. It really hurts me a lot. So as far as highlights, lowlights, we did a lot this year. We lost a little bit along the way, and on that note, what my intent for next year is going to be is to keep doubling down on content, as far as writing, as far as producing more videos for the channel, and to just create more and find fulfillment in creating things, and to use these tools that I've been given in order to document more. Because if there's one thing that Cricut made me realize, is that just capturing those little moments of her playing around and being silly, I'm gonna hold on to those for a long time. So with that said, thank you all so much for rocking with me. I can't wait to show you what we do in the new year. I have some big intents on what we can make happen, and I'm going to be pushing for that. But until then, thank you to everybody who I mentioned. Thank you to the people who have been supporting me throughout this whole time, who have been there holding space. You know, my brother JN, Huerta Silva, you know, just thank you all. And I will see you in the next year. So this is Chris Crease, CreaseWorks, and until the next video, y'all take care of yourselves. 1.